Rise and discover. What do you think about Trump and ceasefire? According to everything that's going on today, definitely today, the day after they reported the ceasefire, I learned we have changes. Don't leave.
Tomorrow will be free.
So yes, Trump declared a 2 weeks ceasefire on Iran. People are really happy about the outcome, but last night a lot was going on. At 8 p.m. was the time for Iran to accept the ceasefire opportunity, and they did. And last night was a night everybody was watching. I know I was watching. I was up. I could not sleep because I knew it was an important time in our life. History was being made. And as any creator knows, you want to be there. You want to be ready to get anything that someone may miss. So I went to bed very late, but as soon as I woke up this morning, guess what I seen? Here we go. Attacks are still occurring in Iran. So there's a question of whether the deal Trump presented to Iran is solid. Now, it could be the people left in Iran. It could be the people in Iran who also going through certain wars with each other. The ones who are with their people and the ones who are against their people. So we don't know the circumstances, but keep an eye out. We're going to find out. Now, let's at these articles and follow these articles. Now, do you think that this is a conspiracy that always been going on between the U.S. trying to take control of every asset so that they can really make our currency stronger like it was before? And as a citizen of the U.S., how do you feel about the war? Do you think it's affecting you? Is it affecting your children? Is it affecting the price of oil? Is it affecting the food? Is it affecting you? A lot of us go through situations of our own, and we have this situation going on. I'm talking to you. That's why I tell you to follow the articles. I can give you information. You know how my channel is. I give you information, but I got to keep you thinking. Because I want you to know how to search on your own. When I'm not there, he not there, the news not there, you have a way of getting the information. And I'm going to show you all kinds of ways. But right now, what is happening where you are? How are people talking about what's going on with the ceasefire? Do you know today, the day after, about 41 minutes ago, probably 50 something now, it was reported that Iran is actually still going through trauma war in Iran. So the war is actually not over, but it's a question is whether the U.S. actually cease war through our president. Now, you know our president. My question to you, do you think Trump did follow through on his promises. You are American. You're dealing with our president. What do you think? I want you to take time to think. And if you take time to think, you take time to know that you have to stay aware, especially now, because it could affect us as Americans. Nobody's talking too much about what's happening with us. What's going on in America, actually, the people of those people who are going through war still have citizens here in the U.S. who feel some type of way. And I don't know if you have experience, but we're not as friendly as we used to be because people don't know who they can trust. They don't know who's on their side and who's against them. Therefore, you can understand what's going on in Iran right now. See how I took you there? And you have to take you and your household there. Because we really don't know what's being done. They said one thing on the media, and then they said something else. Are you aware that even though Iran had problems with the U.S., with the U.S. started with Israel, guess what? Iran decided to go after Israel. I was watching that last night. I couldn't sleep. I'll have in my description the video that Israel released last night about the attack from Iran. So while we're saying Iran, yeah, the words of our leaders and the action of our leaders are different than what we expect. Because if you tell me this is not going to happen, then this is not going to happen. But it's not the same as the leaders we used to have in the past. When they said something, their words were solid. We as citizens knew what was going on. And if something was to occur, the expectations of what was going on and the outcome we already knew, and we felt confident in our leadership because we wasn't lost in the midst of change. And right now, we're being lost in the midst of change. I know it is affecting you because we all got our own issues that we're trying to survive as Americans. This currency change and everything that is going on, the oil, gas prices. I think the barrel of oil cost $150. It's probably more now. With the trading I've been following, so I'm learning that oil was like, follow my hands. It was up here on the chart, and it went straight to the bottom. That was yesterday. They say it may last like that for a week. So everybody who said invest, did not truly invest. People are pulling out. But if you're smart, you will invest because eventually it's going to rise. From the bottom, could you imagine? All the way up. Get ready. Get ready. We have an economical situation going on, but the scale that we are on is going to make changes. So you do not only look at the political effect, because a lot of people look at the political effect. Politically, what's going on? how our president doing? Oh, we at war. But they're not looking at the financial effect. Okay, why aren't we getting our checks? Why are things slowing down? Well, start to pay attention to that. Look at the markets, because everything affects you that takes place in the marketplace. Where money is always on a graph. And that's only through the things we buy and the things we sell. Because those are two buttons that you press, buy and sell. That's going on every day. Wow, you're learning a lot on this channel. I'm not just giving you the information of war. When we survive this, you got a lot more going on. Don't come out of this war broke. Come out of this war with some money. Everybody know oil is the investment right now. And you will be blessed when you give your people that information, and the people you give information to, they will bless you. Because you blessed them. So just don't look at the war as just being war. But everybody say, oh, we're in the last days. I've been hearing that since I've been a child. Nobody knows when it is, but we know we're going through demotions. And every time it gets worse and it picks up and it gets even worser than what it was before. But have not people survived? Have not businesses survived? Have not families survived? And have not many of you survived? Some of you looking at me right now are survivors of wars. We are not only making videos, but they are actually looking at us, talking about them. Everybody wants to know how another person is feeling, because we don't make these decisions. If it was our decision, we would not go to war. If it was our decision. But why do we go to war? Why do they go to war? They go to war to control. But a lot of lives are lost. So I know you see people at war, and I know you're saying it's not us. But always think it could be us. I sat up last night. It could be me. Because you never know. Don't have the greedy attitude of saying, oh, we at war and we gonna win and that's it. Look what happened to Israel. They were surprised. So stay tuned. And continue with the articles. And I'm going to have some things in my description I want you to read and to follow. Because my channel, we're thinkers. And we become leaders. Until next time, BSN Discover.